What's up gang, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. During a recent 6-hour gameplay preview that took place in London a short while ago, there was some cool new stuff being discovered, especially in terms of animations, interactions, encounters and all of that. We also get to learn a few cool things about hunting challenges, and this was reported by gamesreactor.eu. By the way, you'll have the link in the description box for your reading pleasure if you want to check the article itself. Not too many spoilers in there except a little bit in the first starting mission if you didn't see that already, which is why I extracted all the useful gameplay related information so you don't have to worry about spoilers or anything. But starting things off with the stranger encounters, they seem to be making a return from GTA 5 and they are much better, much deeper. There's so much more to it. Every NPC in Red Dead Redemption 2 is a possible interaction, it seems, and oftentimes simply walking to an NPC and starting a conversation will lead you towards certain missions or quests you didn't even know existed, unless of course you tried starting a conversation. And the missions themselves are very detailed with top-notch acting involved, which makes you question how much time do you even need to finish this game entirely. It kind of reminds me of Witcher 3 in a sense, as in every NPC side quest was meaningful and rewarding. This never felt like a chore and it was a natural progression from simply roaming the world itself. From the looks of it, Rockstar Games went even further with this feature and made it feel truly immersive, and it just blows me away how realistic talking and interacting with NPCs is. Now, if you don't know what stranger encounters were in GTA 5, they were basically random events that dynamically spawned on the map, requiring you to help certain bystanders or other NPCs. So simple stuff like helping a lady who got her purse stolen or helping a cop chase down a criminal. In Red Dead Redemption 2, this is even extended to become more meaningful and deep, with entire side quests to be completed. There was even an example being given, and without spoiling anything, just by talking with a certain NPC you find secrets about stuff happening in the swamplands, like a person getting lost over there and requiring your help in order to search her. If you choose to do so, you would eventually find out that there's more stuff happening in those swamplands, and not just finding a certain person, like you find the plot development being even more deep than you would have initially expected. And that is the type of interaction that I love seeing in video games, just natural progression from doing the most random stuff, like just meeting somebody one day, talking to said person, and then just having a lot of story behind all of that happening with, you know, just natural progression. So simple cues that eventually turn out to be more important than you initially thought it would be, and that is exactly why I love how Red Dead Redemption does that. Moving on, we have confirmation that hunting challenges are a thing in Red Dead Redemption 2 and they are replayable activities. Doing these challenges can earn you a copper, silver or gold medal depending on how good you are at them, and this in turn will also give you certain rewards. Of course, the better the medal, the better the rewards, and every challenge has its own requirement and you'll need to complete all the requirements for that for the best possible reward and the best possible medal. So pretty cool stuff, brings a little bit more skill to the gameplay, especially if you will later on find hunting easier, though I imagine that wouldn't happen too soon because it seems to be quite a deep mechanic. Speaking of hunting, we get to know that bounty hunting doesn't revolve just around killing your bounties, but you can actually capture other outlaws with your lasso and drag them back to jail in certain towns like St. Denis or Valentine. We already had hints towards non-kill options from the second gameplay trailer that featured a bounty for like $50 on somebody's head and a requirement for the target to be brought in alive, but we also have an official gameplay confirmation this time around, which is also very nice. A few more details were given on the interaction possibilities and they seem to be quite far-reaching, way beyond what we expected initially, and it seems like every now and then with every new like preview our expectations are blown away out of the water even more. So picking up a weapon from a horse saddlebag is something you must do physically. It's not something you'll do in a UI or anything by just being close to the horse itself. You actually have to get close to it, reach for that weapon, however that is done, and then just take it how you would in real life. Taking a bath is a whole minigame in itself, you probably already knew this, but it's not just a cutscene scene that plays when you're using a bathtub or a shower. It's something you have to actively take part in, so you'll have to brush and scrub your body in order to clean it off, which sounds freaking interesting. The details are so rich that it goes to the point in which the cartwheel on your cart can fall off during travel, and you have to manually get off the cart, grab the wheel itself, and push it back into place using the buttons on your controller. So how crazy is that? Like, the realism in this game is beyond absurd. Like, the levels of immersion in Red Dead Redemption 2 are way beyond than anything I've imagined. Like, seriously, I don't think there's even any other game coming close to how advanced and deep this game really is, and there's so much detail in here. It truly shows that literally every single Rockstar Games studio has worked, or at least put in work to make it, so I'm really glad to see all of this. But yeah, this is pretty much the article itself. Not much news going down lately, at least in the past few days, which kind of gives us a little bit more room to breathe and take in what was announced already in the previous week or so. But again, this was everything I had for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, case in which aim that like button and also make sure to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video, so peace out.